instead of looking through a photograph book and just taking a picture of the shoes, might as well, you know, make a video, have a little bit of commentary, the story behind this. So this video may not be for you, for anyone. This is probably mainly for me, just to look back on, because yeah, eventually I'm probably, I mean, I don't know how many years from now, but there's probably a chance within the next 30 to 20 years, the next half of my life, I might not have any of these. I think if I'm going to have any shoe, where would I start? I don't know if I'm going to do this in any particular order, but the shoes that I think I will probably have for the longest would have to be these right here. Oh man, I don't know which order I want to go in though. I don't know, you know, this is a highly requested video. Everybody's been asking about it. Everybody wants to know about my shoe game. And every time I go out, it's like, man, those are really cool shoes, man. That's where'd you get, you know? We want, put us on game. Put us on game on your fucking shoe game, you know? And to be fair, I go through a pretty good rotation. If I'm gonna throw any shoes away, let's start off with these. Actually, I know just where to start with. If I were to throw any shoes away, it would definitely be these shoes right here. These are the Vans. These are the Vans Classics. I'm excited to show this one off actually, because these have a lot of mileage on them. I've had these nearly, it's been 9 years. I got these, I believe, the beginning of 2015, and I did not skate them that much. I did not skate them too much, but throughout the years, you know, I'd hop on, and I got, it's total, you see that? There's a hole, just a complete hole, just straight through all of it, and that was the time when I was like, okay, I need some new Vans, and we'll get to that. We've got another pair of Vans coming on in this legendary collection that we're going through. Something about, I don't know about you guys, but I like things beat up a little bit. I take really bad care of my shoes. You're gonna find that out in this video. But something, you know, I like things beat up a little bit. I like the style. I don't like fresh shoes, fresh out the box. I don't like the feeling of them not being broken in. You know, I don't like the stiffness. It just feels awkward. You got these shiny shoes on and everything else is dusty on your outfit. So you need some dusty shoes to match your dusty outfit. But yeah, look at this, man. Never change the insoles. I mean, the toe part is, it's stuck from all the sweat and gunk at the bottom there. This camera doesn't have a flash. These are, for the freaks who want to know my shoe size, these are 8.5s right here. But the thing here, look at that. Let's take a moment of silence for these. This is not protecting. You might as well be wearing a fucking condom on your foot. You know, this isn't protecting anything. But you know, I'm still young, but at one point, if you do the math, I was younger, and I just muscled it through. I was like, I don't need protection, you know. Let's check out the bottoms here. Not so bad with the bottom, the damage. It's but so what had happened was I was skating these, and you know, there was a point where kick flipping hurt right here, and there was a point where I just did an ollie, and just straight doing an ollie, I could feel my skin rubbing up on it. Was not comfortable. Now it's like, these are unskateable now. I need to replace these. So if there's anything I'm gonna throw away, it's probably gonna be these shoes. They're about 9 years old, and they've done their service, man. I don't know how much these probably were 9 years ago. It's probably around 50 to 60 bucks. And so we will set this to the side. Damn, I kind of want, after making the video, I'm like, I want to throw these away. I guess this is the best segment into, we'll go over these ones really quick. Really quick. We did one pair of Vans, let's do the second pair of Vans right here. Watch out, watch out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go, go, go. I'm making a video. So boom, these ones right here, about a year old. But definitely have been skating them a little bit more. These got the comfort. How do I say these? Oh, these are like glued on, so I can't take it out. But they're like the, I don't know what they're called, the comfort soles or whatever. And to be completely honest, not the biggest fan of them. It adds, I don't know if they're just not broken in enough, but something about the design with these shoes or something, it just makes you feel unnecessarily taller. Like they're kind of like almost like platformy. I don't feel as flat to the ground. These don't feel like Toms. You guys remember Toms? The used shoes, they felt like Toms. These do not feel like Toms. They feel like platform Toms. And I dislike the extra length because it'll make you roll your ankle. I don't know if it's a new shoe thing, but these are about a year. And I've been skating in them way more. I probably all accumulative, maybe like 2 months of skating. And don't be fooled. These are not, 95% of the scuff marks made on these shoes are from tricks that have not landed. So, okay. I said I was going to skimp over those. So what's next? What do I want to share? I don't know how long this video is going to be. It is going to be however long it takes. Let's go with the Air Maxes. Let's try and get through all these Air Maxes real quick. So I'm a fan of the Air Maxes. I'm kind of taking a break from wearing them, but I do wear not these out a lot. I haven't worn these in years. These are about 4 years old, but I got them dirty once. I don't remember what I did that got them dirty, and I think I like ran through some mud or something, and I just been lazy to clean them, and I was like, fuck it, might have to retire these shoes. These are also 8.5s. I think I've got some 9s somewhere, and I've got like a couple of shoes that are just straight 8. So I depending on the shoe, it could be a 9, it could be an 8, it could be an 8.5. And the thing about Nikes, I noticed with some Nike shoes, I like the Vans because I'm not flat-footed. I got the socks on because, you know, the freaks can't see the fucking naked toes. So these are just Fruit of the Looms, nothing crazy. But I don't know if you could see it through the sock, but I have, there's like 2 different kinds of foot type. There's like the triangle feet, and then there's a square feet. I got square feet, and I feel like, you know, sometimes the second toe could be the same length or slightly taller than the big toe. So that's where I'm at. Some people, the index toe is way shorter than the big toe, and that's what gives you more of a slimmer foot. So when you have a slimmer foot, I feel like, I know if you have a slimmer foot, you would probably feel more comfortable in like Converse, some Blazers, heels, just something that makes the shoe pointy. Me, no. I need something wider, and the Vans is like the perfect amount of wideness. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. Now, Air Max, whatever. The only thing, I like them because I'm short. I'm like maybe like I'm probably like what's the limit to being a midget? If you're 4'9", you're a midget. I'm like a little bit more than half a foot away from being a midget. So, you know, I need that extra height. I need that because that's what's in right now, being tall. That's kind of a trend. Can't wait for that trend to fucking die. But, you know, tall people tend to die quicker than short people. So just remember that, because it takes too much. Your heart works really hard to pump all of that blood through that tall body. So I'm over here. We call this, I think where I'm from, we call this catfishing. So when you wear the thing about the Nike Air Max, see this here? That's that air bubble. Your foot sits here, and you get like, what, 1.5 inches of height? You know, you 5'11", maybe you're 4'8", maybe you borderline midget. You 1 inch away, you wear this, boom, you regular civilian. You know, you gotta pay the full price for a movie ticket. That is hair on my shoe. The only thing, just like how I was complaining about those, you can only imagine how much you'd roll your ankle on this. So you risking things here. You risking it. It's you know, these are high heels for men. This is what that is. It's high heels. For you insecure, or you know, you trying to get on a roller coaster. These are you need these. You need these. And so obviously I've got 3 more pairs of these. I've got 3 more pairs. These are the only ones that you're going to see though that are legit sold in the USA. You know what I want? I want some of these, but like black, and then the sole is blue. I remember I wanted that, but I got these instead. These were a Christmas gift. Yep, these are a Christmas gift from my parents. They were like, what do you want? I was like, I want Air Maxes. And I sent them the color. I sent them the black and the blue. They didn't get it. They got me these, but I can't, you know, beggars can't be choosers. If I really wanted it, I would have gone out and got it myself. But these are good shoes. These are good, like, you know, if you wear an all black and you don't want to look too suspicious, throw some white on there. Boom, regular civilian. Let's put these away. So yeah, those are made or sold in America at like your local Foot Locker or, you know, where you care about real shoes or whatever. These are from the Philippines, okay? And I'll tell you this, heavy as hell. Philippines, a little bit lighter, still on the bulkier side of shoes, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody on the internet can correct me. I think so. These are the Americans. The Americans sold, still made in some Asian country. Probably like close to $100 for the real thing, real spill with a receipt and everything. These ones probably not gonna get a receipt. Probably not gonna come in the original boxing. You get the shoe. These probably run you like $15 to $20 in the Philippines. This is the theory. I'm not sure. Like I said, maybe somebody could correct me, but these are kind of like the rejects from the factories. Like maybe there was like a factory recall. You know how they do that with the cars? Maybe there was something wrong. Somebody messed up with the colors. So they're like, no, these can't be sold in America. These are the lunar lawn. And the thing that's off about this, wait for it, your mind's gonna get blown. Look at that. An off-putting neon color in there. So what I think, and I'm pretty sure what had happened, I mean, look at this, man. Everything, the design is, everything is the same. I don't know if the material's, you know, the same or not. Like what? Spot the difference. Spot the difference. You know, the only difference you're gonna tell is your bank account when you buy these. So these, that's the thing. I think this is the thing. It's like, what is that neon green? These can't be sold. And then they threw this like, this is the lunar edition or whatever. I don't know. And then let's see the inside. I've actually never really. And then like the inside of the shoe, I like it. I don't care. And let me tell you, these shoes are 9 years old, I think, something like that. These are really old. Hold on, sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. I can't see the tag, but that's a Nike check. You know, and does this have it? Yeah, this is a Nike check. It's a little easier to pull this out. The tongue does feel, I think you could buy Air Max's different material. So these are just like all leather, so which makes it heavy. These got a little bit of mesh in them. These let your feet breathe a little bit, you know? And I like these because these are like the classic colors. These look great with, if you're gonna wear khakis. These look good with anything, honestly. If you're gonna wear like a bunch of like low-key clothing and then this is the one that's like, boom, look at me. This is probably it. But it'll probably, I don't know. I like them. These are good. There's something I had to say about these. I forgot. There was something I had. From the Philippines, oh yeah. Every time I wear these out, nobody ever checks me on these. Nobody's, those are fake. You know, somebody will, it's always, you know, sunny in Philadelphia. It's always nice. It's always just, oh, those are nice shoes. And I'm the one to be like, yeah, they're fake. But they're, you know, everybody's just, who cares? So if you're going to fucking have an ego about your shoes or something, take it from somebody who's been rocking fake shoes, you know, knockoffs, whatever, for how many years? Nobody's ever like, look at it.
But not all of your shoes are fake.
Yeah, not all of my shoes are fake. But it's like, if you're the one, if you see somebody wearing something fake and you spot it from across the room and in your head you're just like, man, he's got fake shoes, I think you need to look inward. That's really what it is. It's not about the person wearing the fake shoes. It's about you caring about somebody wearing the fake shoes, you know? Get a hobby. Unless shoes are your hobby, whatever. So these ones, out of all the Air Maxes, I wear these ones the most. Also fake, got them around the same time I got these ones. Just love the colors. It's a little worn out here because I'm lazy. Sometimes I slip them on instead of like untying and tying the shoe. Yeah, the heel is like, probably can't see it on camera, but this is like really worn down. Love this color. And again, watch. Boom, look at that, teal. And some, you know, this little color issue here was probably the difference between $20 to $100. Real shit, you know? Really worn down here. I got scoliosis. I wear out the right shoe more than I, you know? Careful with rolling your ankle again. Yeah, you know, I wear these shoes, all of these shoes. I think the only ones I guess people seem to like these ones. The Air Maxes are cool. I appreciate a good Air Max. Me personally, I like the 90s ones. I never really fell in love with the new ones that come out, but I could spot them. When I see people with the new Air Maxes, I appreciate them. But I'm gonna really appreciate it harder if you're rocking the 90s ones. I had a phase, and I had another pair of these, but I had to throw them away because they were really old. They were blue, like a navy blue, and again had like the teal on them, but they were real. They were real, but they were also on sale, so I got them for like 60, 70 instead of 100. And I remember just being so excited about them. I went to the this is back when I was poorer than I already am. I went to the Foot Locker. I looked at them, and I didn't buy it. And I went back to class, and I was just thinking about them all day. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting the Air Maxes. And I left class and got them, you know. And I miss them. Okay, so that does it with the Air Maxes. I guess since we're still on the Nikes, let's go to the Nike Blazers, boy. Now, I only got 2 on me, but somewhere in a undisclosed location, we've got 3 other pairs. We've got these are the original. These I've had these since I was 17, baby. So how many years is that? These are 13 years old, going on to 13 years old, and look at that. Very few scuffage. I walked on these for some reason. I wanted to keep as fresh as I wore these every fucking day. Senior, you could tell by the wear. Shoes are not supposed to sag like that. It looks like, you know what it looks like? When a fat person gets lipo and then all the extra skin just fucking sinks on over. That's what this is doing. It's lost its shape. But that's from my fat foot. Okay, so here's the issue. See how I showed you guys the Vans and how much... This is a 9. And it's just... See, I don't want you to look at the length. I want you to look at the fat. Now imagine all this just rolling on over here. So I love these shoes for a while. And I'm just coming to terms and realizing that these are not the best for my feet. So... Not as much in love with these shoes as much. But just like the Air Maxes, I have a thing... For the Blazers. I appreciate a good Blazer. Shit, I saw a guy walking down the street today in some Blazers. And these are the SBs. I only own SB Blazers. Nothing against original Blazers. I just never bought any. I would probably back then, but I've had enough. How many do I have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 SB Blazers. And 2 are the same colors of the Azure that came out in 2008, aka the stock market crash. And I bought those off of it's some blue website, Blueberry or whatever, some website. Then I got another pair off eBay. The sea green Azure So I think it's black here and then teal all around, white laces, but they come with the teal laces. Really unworn, like damn near brand new condition. Got them for 200, size 9.5, I think 9.5, and I got a 10 sitting somewhere because I thought I'd grow into them, even though I bought the shoes when I was like, what, 25, 23? No, whatever, it doesn't matter. I bought them when I was definitely done growing. So if anybody wants those, starting bid 600 for the 9.5s, hit me up. We'll get that arranged. I'm not taking anything lower than 650. The original, I actually, even though I don't fit these shoes, this will actually be the perfect example when I take out the insoles. And I think they're all like this, but I'll double check. So these are the originals. I took really good care of these. You could see the imprint of my foot. And like, yeah, just looking at the imprint, you could tell my feet were being squeezed like my Chinese ancestors when they were wearing shoes. I love this, dude. It's like wood grain. You could look at the arch of my foot. And I don't know. This doesn't really look like it fucking does anything at all. But again, I just had that feeling of I don't need it. But they're stiff. You know, you're definitely not going to want to be doing parkour in these shoes. It's crazy. I was just looking at Hall of Meat and I saw some dude wearing the exact same shoes. And he completely severed his foot from his leg. Like the ankle popped out. Like the joint, you could see it through his fucking skin. And he was wearing these. And I always like to wear these when I skate because I'm like, oh, ankle protection. No, doesn't help when you're jumping off a 4-block and you land straight. But anyways, yeah, let's put this. I mean, you can probably already tell from the mark here, but my feet are just, they're way too fat and they just hang, they sag over. The toes, this is all good. And these are, Nikes tend to run small. This is a 9. Oh, wait, hold on. Move this back here a little bit. So yeah, it's, they're too long and too skinny. Just like my dick. No, just kidding. And it just doesn't fit. I don't know if that, yeah, this isn't good. When I wear these kind of shoes, I really mess them up. We're gonna stop cursing because we're trying to make money. I have a big deal. This is why I'm doing this video in the first place. Why would I do this for fun? This is sponsored by Nikes, the way we live. So we've gone through 6. Jeez, we're almost not even halfway there. Oh god. Okay, so this is basically the same fucking thing. It's just that it's got a good color. And I've been wearing these a lot. These, I've been, they're 13 years old, but I've only skated on in them for like 1 to 2 days. You could see a little bit of like scuffing for kickflips and ollies. But these ones, how long have I had these ones? I got these probably around the same time I got the teal ones. But look at that SB. Come on now. Something about the SB. Something about that logo, collaborations. And all of the blazers that I have are suede. And I have another one, it's purple. Imagine this purple, and then this is gray. My sweet friend Peter got me those for Christmas. Because that was, so 2017, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 years ago, I was 23. I was 23 when I got these. Yep. And still have the box for these. And what else? Dude, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I have a shoe box with shoes in them. Unless I'm tripping. I don't know. So, how... I was like either 22 or 23, so it's like coming up on 6 to 7 years of having these. And I skated these maybe just like a little bit more recently, every time I tried to get back into it. So all of the skate shoes that you see here with the scuff marks and everything, they've kind of been rotated, passed around like your mom, So the good thing about the blazers for sure is that these can withstand way more kick flippage and way more skating than the Vans do. The only thing that takes away from it, it's durable, but they're heavy, man. They're heavy. They make my feet feel big on the board. Things just don't seem as clean. All right, so that's it for the Blazers. These are the Rochers. I used to own a bunch of these, but these are the only ones that have survived. Maybe I have some at the bunker, but this is all. These are very old. I think these are about 10 years old. And basically wear these to run. I don't know if these are good running shoes. The Rochers. Everybody would call them the Roshis. I really like these shoes. I just never took part. I had like one. Also fake, by the way. I got these, I think, around the same time I got these. So these are probably like $10. And I like these. I've never had a real pair of these shoes. They're light, they're fragile. These are just like running shoes. And if you're just trying to, get active, as we say in the Bay Area, get active. They just, they would just rip easily. So for me, being a cheapskate, almost said the J word, being a cheapskate, I just feel like you don't get your money's worth. These would probably cost, like, in America, damn near as much as like an Air Max. With the Air Max, you get more height, you get more durability, and these, you get a little bit more height, but not as much. I feel like, geez, when I look at like how bent these shoes get out and stuff, I just think about my feet and my arch and how much. I mean, surprisingly, I feel like these look like you could roll your ankle on them, but I think they designed it pretty well to where it's thin here, like very thin, and it's like equally distributed. It's a really nice taper from fat to thin, and kind of like the tip to the base. I don't really recall rolling my ankle too much on these. So if you have square feet, I recommend these for running. I don't know if you break records here, but anyways, whatever. Those are probably come in number 2 in what I would throw away, because they have served their purpose. Look at that sagging. Something about having a shoe for so long and it just starts sagging. It's like when you put a McDonald's, what are the McDonald's burgers called? McGriddle or a quarter pounder. When you put it in like in a glass container for 20 years and it's like it doesn't decompose, it just kind of starts to sag. That's what these shoes kind of look like. Okay, moving on. Let's do some more running shoes. These are Fila's. I think I haven't owned a pair of Fila's since I was like 5. My dad gave these to me. I don't know what. I think these are 9s. Just looking at them, before I say anything, they fit me pretty well. These are pretty comfortable shoes, but from the outside, from what they look long and skinny. Like it's not for my foot size. But see this angle that I'm showing you. Now, once you get over it like this, look at that. That's a, hold on. Let's put it in the light here. That's a shoe that's meant for a bunion right there. That's a shoe that's meant, see that curvature? So this is for round people. This is for round feet or square feet that want to identify as French fry feet. They also have like these memory foam insoles. Oh, these are kind of stuck on too. I don't want to rip them out, but the insoles are, dude, you feel like you're fucking walking on a Tempur-Pedic mattress. These are good shoes. I would not throw these away. I haven't worn them too much. These are stuff that I would wear to like the gym for sure. And especially if I'm going on a treadmill. I'll wear Vans. I'll wear Vans to the gym if I'm just fucking lifting metal. That's all right. Watch your toes though, especially if you got that kickflip hole. These are running. These are like if I want to jump rope, if I want to I'll kickbox in these. I'll do a little cardio kickboxing in these. Let me put my foot over this though. See that? I got extra room. My shit don't sag like the Blazers, It's good. It's a good hybrid. I feel like you could wear these shoes if you're long and skinny and fat. These are a 9. You get a good padding. So these are way better than the fucking Roshis, dude. Fila, shout out to Fila. So shout out to my dad giving that to me. The Way We Live. Up next, these are trail running shoes. What are they called? Ultras, bro. I spent $100 on these shoes. My friend recommended them to me to wear them at our Spartan race, and so I got these are like 6 months old, but I never really wore them. I worked out in them a couple of times. They feel good. I just don't really like the color. I don't think I have much with my outfits that go with orange. But I like the back of these. You know, it kind of looks like it's like a barefoot design, and they feel good when you wear them. They're very light up top, almost like a free run or something like that. I used to have a bunch of free runs, but I don't have them anymore. Man, you look at all these shoes, it really makes you realize like how much damage your feet do. They touch the ground, you know. You gotta respect your feet. I never really cared about my feet at all, but just looking at these shoes and all of the accumulated damage, I just think about all of that onto one shoe. But it's your feet. You can change your shoes, but you can't change your feet. So yeah, these are all right. They still flung off me when I stepped on the mud, and they're all right. I probably prefer a different color. So I wanted to say, you've seen all of these shoes. These are shoes that I wear when I'm living my civilian life. These are like I swap between all of these. And if you've noticed, I don't have any dress shoes. I don't have any dress shoes. The closest thing I have to dress shoes were these, and these were my dress shoes for many years. Whenever I got invited to something that, you know, you weren't required sneakers. They looked really good before. This thing was more polished. They're completely messed up now and destroyed. I might throw these away. They were $100. These are called Bull Boxers. Not comfortable on my feet at all. It could be worse, but I mean, these aren't even really dress shoes. These still kind of look like a boot. You could still go to Denny's with these on, with some jeans, and people won't really look at you funny, like, oh, he probably came back from church. No, these are I don't know. But I got throw up on these. I got throw up on these shoes at a baby shower, and that's when I had to retire these shoes. And I don't know why I still have them, actually. Definitely would rather just buy new shoes than refurbish these. These are nice shoes. Look at that. Let me zoom in if you can see that logo there. That's Bull Boxer. Bull Boxer. So these are cool. Got these at a DSW. Was just randomly there one time. I was like, I don't have no nice shoes. So balled out on that. Still financially recovering from this. I bought these probably 2016, 17. I like to say I'm a minimalist, and then I bring out all these fucking shoes, and a real true black belt minimalist would have sandals. That's it, you know? But I mean, come on, guys. These are 10 years. 10 years of just shoes, and I rotate them pretty well, and I don't throw them away. So I mean, let's be real here. I take care of this shit to a certain extent. So I'm gonna throw these. I'm gonna throw the Roshis away. I'm gonna throw these Bull Boxers away, and then I'm gonna throw these Vans away. Something about, you know, keeping your dirty Vans or whatever. You know, pay homage to Lil B, the culture, but some things just gotta fucking go. So these three, it might be the last time we see these on video, but I'm really happy that they made it in the Hall of Fame. These three. These shoes have a story. All right, all three of these shoes. I've been to different cities. I've been to different countries in these shoes. I've been to different, you know, houses. I've been to people's houses in these shoes. I've committed crimes in some of these shoes. So, you know, they serve their purpose. Watch me not throw them away. So yeah, we had these, and so I explained the that's a vacuum. We clean here. We clean. I explained the dress shoe situation because I got the trail running shoes because after running the marathon with my buddy, we were supposed to go to a wedding, and he wanted me to wear brown dress shoes, but my brown dress shoes got messed up from somebody threw up on them. So I was like, hey, can I wear these shoes? And, you know, I ran it by him, and he said, yeah, it's all right. But the day of the wedding, I put these shoes on, and then I had realized, you know what shoes look better? And I'm excited for these next 2 shoes. We got 2 shoes left, guys. Thank you to everybody who's been staying. I don't know how long we've been recording. Oh, shit, it hasn't even been recording this whole time. No, I'm kidding. Last minute, right before I drove out to the wedding, I decided, and I told my buddy, oh, no, wait, no, I didn't tell him. What he's upset about is I changed the shoes from these because they were supposed to be brown shoes. He said it was all right. He was like, you're my most unique friend, so it makes sense that you have the most unique shoes. But like the unique person I am, I changed the script. Boom. The Nyjah Houstons, bruh. And now these shoes are apparently not brown. They're tan. But you know what's close to brown? Tan. Tan or black. And guess what's on these shoes? Black. You put tan and brown. You put tan and black together. What do you get? Brown. So these shoes are brown. We got a little bit of orange on there, but you know, I'm Asian, orange chicken. It makes sense. So we put these. He has not talked to me since. The last thing he said was, "You're a big disappointment for wearing the wrong shoes." But moving on to these shoes, bro. These are another ignorant purchase. Still financially recovering from these. Still making payments, $20 a month on these. I bought these probably 3 years ago from Azumi's for $100. I just saw them. I was like, I gotta get them. I almost got a different color, but I settled for these. These are okay. These are the closest thing I have to free runs. Because they're Nike, it says here Nike Free. They're Nike Free Runs, which are excellent shoes. I think we brought this up earlier in the video. Excellent shoes. These are great skateboarding shoes. They're a little heavier than the Vans, but you get more protection. So what do you want to be, faster and higher or more protected? Depends. What do you want? You want the fucking Corvette? Or you want the PT Cruiser with all the safety designs? You want a little bit in the middle. You want a V6 Camaro. And these shoes are a V6 Camaro right here. Okay, we got these are SBs, always SBs. And out of all of the shoes that I have shown you guys here today, these get the most compliments. I'll be at the grocery stores. People will stop what they're doing. I've had people literally jump out of traffic, like get out of their car. It's a green light. They turn on their hazards. They just block all the lanes, and like they open up the car, and for some reason, like it's like a clown car. There's 20 people in the car, and they all step out, and they're like, bro, what are those, man? Those are so cool. And I tell them, yeah, man, they're SBs. And they're like, what's SBs? They're like skateboard shoes. And they're like, them raw. I wear these at a comedy show. Everybody loves these, dude. Everybody laughing. They don't even know what I'm saying when I'm at the comedy shows. They're just looking at my shoes and like, bro, he really thinks he's cool enough to wear those? I skate in them too. You know why? Because we get money over here. We don't even really get money. We just act like we get money. The way we live. You know what I'm saying? And we just, we'll go into more debt. It's just shoes, dude. What do you want to do? Have money in your bank account, or do you want to have shoes? So you could just fucking throw them all around the house, I haven't worn those things forever. They're just sitting there. That's the life people want to live. I don't even keep these in boxes. I wish I could show you how they look before I gathered them all. I almost didn't show you the Fila's because I couldn't find the other pair. I was just going to show you one shoe and be like, yeah, man, these are the Fila's. I can't find the other one, but when I do, I wear them. They were it's kind of like mix and matching socks at my house with these shoes, bro. I just throw them around, and whichever first pair I find first, that's what I'm wearing. because it's just shoes. It's not that serious. But these shoes are good. You get the perfect amount, like not too much height, but not too much barefoot. So you're still going to look short in these. All right? But, you know, you just need the confidence. That's all it is. The fact that you're wearing shoes and making yourself a little bit taller is enough. We got the orange. I would definitely buy these shoes again in a different color. And also, way better kickflip protection. I've been skating these, I don't know how many years, like on and off. I definitely wear them out more than I do like skate, but these are good shoes, man. These are good shoes. I still feel like they're not even completely broken in yet. I take care of them. And yeah, these are probably one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I've ever had in my life. Shouts out to Nyjah Huston, also a good skater. And when I look at these, because it doesn't offer as much protection as opposed to like a Blazer. So every time I look at these shoes, I'm like, bro, he is jumping down like a flight of 16 stair sets. And you know, I don't know, I just feel like these hurt. It doesn't offer much like impact protection. Anyways, moving on to the main event here. I guess I didn't really have a particular order, but these shoes that I'm about to show y'all have broken the internet. We've got around 3,000 views on these reviews here. These are the collaboration of Vans and Gore-Tex. The MTE, which stands for Made for the Elements. Sold out, bro. These are size 8, and to be honest, they kind of squeezed my feet. I should have went with the 8.5, or did I get them wide? I think I need them wider or something like that. They squeeze my feet, but I just think that's just like the armor. When you wear these, dude, it feels like you've got a monster truck on. It feels like you've got a tank for feet. I wouldn't want to get kicked in these, even by a person who doesn't know how to kick. If I was in a wheelchair, I'd for sure always be wearing these. These look like the end of the world shoes. Like if shit were to fucking pop off and people are just like throwing things at people's feet, this is, you know, if I were to ever get my foot ran over, I probably would want to wear these. They have everything you want. This is, you know, think of it as like a video game. When you put your stats, and when you create these shoes, you put all of your stats here into power and protection. And with that, you lose all the speed, you lose all the agility, but you just need to know what you're doing when you're putting these on. You got to be ready to fight and not flight. The shoes you wear when you're trying to flight are probably the Roshis or the Filas. The Filas or these shoes. So, like, these shoes are the run away, I'm a bitch shoes right here. And the shoes where you, like, I'm standing on business is definitely going to be these shoes. And I feel like Vans are good standing on business shoes. They're not the best with running, but I feel like, at least for my feet, you get the best grip to where you're not slipping and you have enough lightness to smack somebody and have more flexibility and be quick. To be honest, with these shoes, you lose. You know, if you're gonna hit somebody, you better hit them. What am I talking about? Okay, so Vans, dude. I've skated in them, but I've never tried to do a kickflip or nothing. I don't know. This is made for war. This is made for hard work, labor. Really, the rain, I don't think it's going to take a lot to get through this. And yeah, you could do a lot with these. You could cut a tree down. You could break a car window. You could go to the movies in these, but I wouldn't recommend it. It does feel uncomfortable. It's very, you lose mobility. You lose articulation in your feet. You know, I've worn these to a couple of comedy shows and nobody ever makes a comment on these. And I don't think I ever really kind of have the best set when I'm wearing these shoes. These look, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, geez, you made it. You made it to the end of the video. So, you know, like, share, comment, Ugh, who cares? Oh man, standing up, getting old, standing on business. So probably gonna throw these 3 away, and then we gotta put these. I don't know. I mean, I don't really wear them. I mean, I already have other Vans here. It's just I'm just holding on to these for sentimental value. Even some of these blazers. So yeah, this is a foot reveal, shoe reveal. I mean, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the collection that we've had over the past 10 years? When I'm looking at it, you know what it looks like from here? Needs more color. I need more colorful shoes. And if I ever kind of go towards color, I notice that like a orange seems to be the theme, or like red. I need a little bit more blue in here or something, or you know, so the next shoe that I get might be a little bit more colorful. I did tell myself, you know what? Yeah, we're going to get rid of these Vans, and I think I'm going to buy myself some slip-on Vans. That's what it is. I've also owned some slip-on Vans, fake, from the Philippines, with yellow soles, and those were pretty good. Those are pretty good shoes, but I think it's time to retire these and I'm just gonna order myself some slip-on Vans. Yup. And then we still have these ones that'll last for a little bit. So yeah. So what y'all think? You know, this is a highly requested video. Everybody's been curious about it and how I run my life and run my feet. So we'll catch y'all later. We're gonna give you. This is gonna be a little B-roll right here. Maybe we'll put that in because I know how to edit that in.